What do you think it's like to walk into a place and everyone is talking about you? You're not alone if you've ever wished you were more respected and known for what you deserve. In today's society, many of us feel ignored and unappreciated, like we don't exist. But you don't have to accept this. Today, we will begin a new journey together, full of promise and challenge, where we will learn how to use valuable lessons from Stoic philosophy to build a strong sense of self and an undeniable presence. Not to get attention, but to create long-lasting thoughts and actions that make you not only highly regarded, but also stronger from the inside out. In this video, we'll talk about 10 core strategies that have helped people change how others see them. More importantly, we'll talk about how these strategies change both how others see you and how you see yourself. Come with us on this test. To show yourself that you are determined to keep going, even if the trip is hard, watch this video all the way to the end. It's not just about making a moment, it's about building a strong presence that lasts and leaving an impression on people's minds. Post "I'm ready," or "Are you ready to let me know if you are" plan number 1. Take care of yourself. People who can't love themselves can't love others. Not taking care of yourself is the opposite of being selfish. You can help others more if you take care of yourself first. This is good business sense and a basic rule for living a happy, worthwhile life. Being self-aware is the first step in taking care of yourself. Spend some time getting to know yourself, from your most basic needs to your deepest soul wishes. You can start taking care of your body and growing in a way that serves your purpose once you know what you need. Living a good life and eating well are both parts of self-care. When you take care of your body by working out regularly and getting enough sleep, you not only feel healthy, but you also have a natural beauty that makes people want to love and care for you more. On a mental level, self-care means feeding your soul regularly. You can do this by reading, meditating, or spending time on personal hobbies. When your soul is fed, you become confident and peaceful, giving you an irresistible charm. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosopher-emperors, said, "Our life is what we think it is." If you keep investing in yourself, you not only make your life better, you also become an inspiration to those around you. That's how you make people not beg or yearn, but appreciate and value what you have to offer. Deeply, stay calm and cool. Second plan of action. Keep your cool and calm. Seneca is a great Stoic. A philosopher once said that the best way to deal with anger is to put it off. This advice can really help us deal with tough and stressful situations. In today's world, where bad feelings can hit us at any time, it's more important than ever to be calm and in control. On a stressful day at work, you walk into a late meeting and are greeted by angry looks from your co-workers. Your first reaction may be to act badly, but try to stay calm. Take a deep breath, give yourself some time to think, and then take care of the situation. What you say next will not only calm you down, but it will also make the people around you respect your ability to stay calm. In the Bible, the phrase "be still and know that I am God" means the same thing. Being quiet is a sign of both humility and inner strength. When we accept silence, it gives us time to think deeply about ourselves and the world around us. Getting more calm and in control is not only a way to improve ourselves, it's also a way to connect more deeply with our spiritual beliefs. Not only are you following a philosophy that is thousands of years old when you stay calm during a storm, but you are also making room for love and respect from those around you. Tell us about your problems and how you handle them with peace and calm in the comments. We forget how valuable the times are to be with you and learn from you. This is not just a promise, it's an unavoidable result of using Stone's philosophy to manage your time. Number 3. Value your time. Imagine you're in the middle of a storm, but don't move or react to the chaos going on around you. This image represents life's challenges and how you must face them. We can't change what goes on around us, but we can change how we handle it. When we stay cool when things change in our lives, people look up to and respect us. For example, there is a story about a leader who faces a crisis that could mean the end of the company. There are rumors going around, and the team is becoming unstable because of stress. Instead of freaking out, the leader calls a meeting with everyone, tells them the truth, and makes a clear plan of what to do next. They keep the team calm, which lowers fear and boosts confidence. So how can you stay calm? First, enjoy the pause before you respond to anything. This short break will help you collect your thoughts. Think about what's going on and act instead of reacting. Second, practice being mindful regularly. Mindfulness practices like meditation or awareness can help you stay calm even when things around you are crazy. Do what you can and keep in mind that the only thing you can change is how you react. Thinking about this can help you feel less hopeless and stressed. Fourth, change how you think about hard things. Instead of seeing them as threats, see them as chances to live by your values and get better. Fifth, learn from everything that happens. After every hard time, think about what happened, how you handled it, and what you can learn from it. Thinking about the past helps you stay calm and in the present. In the future, being stoic won't mean hiding your feelings or being different from everyone else. Instead, it will mean figuring out what's important and focused on our smart responses. When we do this, people around us respect and value us. So keep your cool and see a world that not only values and respects you, but also wants the peace you bring. Active listening practice is the fourth way to improve your active listening skills. If you're a good listener, imagine that you're talking to a friend about a tough personal issue, and you choose to stay silent and give your full attention to what they're saying. Sometimes you might even ask them questions that show you're not only listening, but also understanding what they're saying. This makes them feel heard and understood. Plus, it makes you a better person. Stoic ideas say that active listening isn't just a skill. It's a key part of becoming a free and happy person. Active listening means seeing every conversation as a chance to learn something new about yourself and the other person. When you really listen, you show that you're willing to be open to their thoughts and feelings. So how can you consciously practice active listening more? First, take charge of your own thoughts and feelings. Next, remember that your goal is to understand, not to react. Finally, pay full attention by not only hearing what is said, but also watching body language and emotions that aren't said. Finally, be patient, because silence can be stronger than words sometimes. It was important to listen to others and to yourself, according to Marcus Aurelius, Epicus, and Andronicus. They thought it was a necessary part of living a moral and meaningful life. When you listen, you don't just get information. You open your mind and heart to learn from every conversation and experience. What do you think about my first question? Are you a good listener? Have you ever listened to someone who wasn't talking? Share your deepest thoughts in the comments. This is method number 5. Lifelong learning is a timeless piece of advice that shows how important it is to keep getting better and adjusting to new situations. It's part of the journey to self-discipline and self-improvement. People will respect and admire us more if we commit to always learning. This is because we not only gain more knowledge, but also develop a deep understanding of the world and humanity. This not only helps us change how we act and behave to be more in tune with nature and society, but it also makes us more valuable in the eyes of others, which is the noble duty of education. Sharing our knowledge and experiences is a very important part. By teaching and learning from each other, We not only prove our worth, but each lesson and story confirms what we already know and how we think about life. But lifelong learning isn't just about getting more information. It's also about building character and learning to be patient, grateful, and accepting when things go wrong. Adherents of Stoic philosophy. Learn to perceive everything from multiple perspectives, turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth by embracing the noble duty of education and committing to a life of learning. We not only become more valuable in the eyes of those around us, but also create a positive impact on the world. This makes others not only appreciate, but also in a sense see our presence and guidance in their lives. Becoming valuable in the eyes of others does not only come from demonstrating power or authority, but through expanding the soul-sharing knowledge and understanding, we nurture respect and love from those around us. This is not a quick or easy process. It requires perseverance, courage to face fear and failure, and a strong desire to become better every day. When we take the time to learn and develop ourselves, we not only enrich our knowledge, but also expand our souls, laying a solid foundation for a worthwhile life. But before we continue our journey, thank you for watching and joining us for the first part of this video. But let's not stop here. Let's keep going on this journey to learn about the next principle. Be sincere, because that's what makes all important relationships work. Don't forget to like and share this video to encourage more people to follow suit. Let's build a strong and positive community together. Epicurus was right when he said that if you want to be a writer, you have to do things that show who you really are. It's not just a plan. It's a way of life that helps us value ourselves and get other people to value us too. In the beginning of his career, Patrick, a freelance graphic designer, felt like he had to make products that people wanted instead of ones that he was truly passionate about, even though he was making good money. Patrick felt empty and had lost his spark of creativity. Patrick made the choice to change things one day. He began working on personal projects that showed what made him unique, style, and an original point of view. His new, more personal style scared him at first, but it turned out that people liked it. His work started to get praise and attention from the design community, with many people saying how real and new each piece was. Patrick's story shows how important it is to be true to yourself. When we do that, we not only attract people who are like us, but we also make an impression on them that lasts. In a world where lies are common and superficiality is accepted, being authentic is your most valuable asset. It makes you special and irreplaceable, and people will beg for you to be a part of their lives. By embracing and expressing your authenticity, you not only send a powerful message about your own worth, but you also help make the world a better place where everyone is respected and valued for being themselves. Allure. This not only makes you feel better about your own self-worth, but it also helps you build deeper connections based on mutual respect and a desire to understand each other. 7th number. Keep a sense of when you meet a new person. Their gentle mystery often piques your interest and makes you want to learn more. This isn't just a social phenomenon, it's a basic part of human nature. Stoic philosophy is based on a deep thirst for the unknown. It makes you more valuable in the eyes of others and creates an irresistible desire to learn more. Think of yourself as an open book with new lessons and ideas on every page. People are naturally drawn to you and your journey of discovery, which turns every talk into an exciting adventure. You become more than just a storyteller. You become an inspiration that makes people wonder what else they can learn from you about. Sharing life's lessons isn't just about getting more information. It's also about putting what you know into practice and sharing what you know. When you share your life's lessons, you invite others into your life, which leads to deep and important relationships. Sharing what you know and have done makes your life better, and the lives of those around you better as well. Respect isn't something that can be bought or faked. It comes from always learning new things and becoming an expert in your field. This makes you the center of attention and admiration, and people will beg you to teach them. It's not just about keeping things about yourself a secret. It's about sharing and growing all the time, which makes you an inspiring person who can't be stopped. Accept that you will always be able to improve yourself and the people around you. Let lifelong learning remind you of this. How would having this sense of mystery change your life? Are you ready to put it into action? Let's all learn from your stories. Number 8. Watch what you share and who you share it with. There may be times when you feel the need to talk about every aspect of your personal life at a social or online event. Remember the power of moderation. In today's world, social media and constant connection make us want to share everything, from big wins to small complaints. But there's a lot of good in being selective about what we share and who we share it with. This isn't just a lesson in stopping yourself. Also, it's a lesson to love ourselves and keep our minds safe. A company friend of mine once had to make a big decision. Should he tell everyone about his new project? Information was useful in his job, which was in a very competitive market. At that moment, he thought of what the philosopher Seneca said about the wise man. The smart man doesn't need anything but has a lot of it, but the fool has everything but doesn't know how to use it. He didn't want to tell everyone about the project, so he only told a few trusted people. Friends. Being careful is not only a way of life, it's also a plan for every time you share something. If you're not sure if this information will help you in the long run, or if it will help you gain trust and respect from others, it might be best to keep it to yourself. Remembering that discretion is a form of strength keeps us safe from unnecessary dangers and builds a strong personal image that makes people want to learn about and eventually appreciate our true worth. This is how we show not only our knowledge but also our self-respect, which is a quality that makes people notice, value, and maybe even ask you to be there and share. Plan of acceptance. The 9th one, which is about learning how to receive, may make our social and spiritual lives better. Not only does accepting art make life more fun, it also helps build a culture of togetherness, kindness, and support for each other. Stoicism is based on 5 ideas. Firstly, we need to recognize our interdependence with others and with God. Being self-sufficient and cocky can cut us off from the rich tapestry of community. Secondly, we need to develop gratitude. When we accept grace, we develop a grateful heart that sees the kindness of others and the material, emotional, and spiritual gifts that have been given to us. Thirdly, we need to encourage humility. We become humble when we realize we can be hurt, and that the key to being wise is understanding our flaws and needs. In the 4th step, we strengthen community ties by letting others accept us. This shows that everyone can easily talk about their wants and weaknesses. People trust each other and form deep relationships when they are open with each other. 5th is helpful for kindness in a lovely cycle. When you accept people as they are, it's easier for them to give, which creates an environment where kindness grows to really learn to accept things the way they are. Start with small things you do every day, like when someone thanks you, just say, "Thank you," to show you get it. When you need help, ask for it and see it as a chance to connect with other people. Saying thank you for acts of kindness, no matter how small, opens your heart to feedback and helps you grow as a person. When we do these things, we not only improve our own lives, but we also help build a culture of being kind, unity, and helping each other. So, learning the art of acceptance is not a sign of weakness. It's a deep sign of strength, resilience, and recognition of our shared humanity and divinity. Feel free to tell us how you practice if you agree with our point of view. No changes were made to the original sentence as it is. When things get tough, we often look to our own strength to get through them. But where does that strength come from? What makes someone stronger and more resilient once they fall? Stay tuned for the last tip in today's lesson, where we'll talk about how to train yourself to be unwavering and persistent, a journey that the Stoics so vividly explained. Get stronger and more durable. Stoicism helps us figure out what we can control and what we can't. The first step to becoming resilient is to realize that many outside factors, such as other people's thoughts and actions or unexpected life events, are out of our control. Realizing this is not the same as giving up. It's a strong decision to put our energy and effort into what we need to do. When you follow this principle, you give off a calm and sure vibe that makes people want to be around you. They see you not as a moving reed in the wind, but as a steadfast mountain. Being resilient means meeting problems over and over again and sticking with them, even when it's hard. It means not seeing problems as walls that can't be broken down, but as chances to learn and grow. You can make your mental toughness stronger by being hard on yourself and thinking about hard times. When you share your stories of perseverance, you inspire others and show that the human spirit is strong. People naturally want to be with people who have these traits because they see them as leaders, friends, and partners. Being strong changes the way you see problems so that you see them as chances to grow instead of just problems. People will come to you for advice and company not only because you are strong, but also because you share a vision that turns hardship into opportunity. As we wrap up today's lesson, let's say a few words about the inspiring journey we've been on together. We've looked at 10 powerful strategies from Stoic philosophy that can change not only how others see and value you, but also how you see and value yourself. Leave a message to help us all out before we end, and don't forget to click the notice button. To learn about new and important things to learn from Stoic thought, call Bell. Thanks for being here today. Please keep watching the movies at the end of this one. Keep working hard and most of all, keep shining. We can't wait to be with you every step of the way.